Nightly greetings, one and all. William Theo here, homegrown and happy to bring you PTV News Now. Atop tonight's leaderboard, the Department of Migrant Workers is guardian and safekeeper to a huge database of its migrant workers' clientele. Small wonder the office or department did not take long or think twice to go offline to protect its role of OFWs all over the globe over suspicious online activity. Still, the agency carefully reactivated certain systems, processes, and proprietary applications to ensure uninterrupted delivery of migrant worker services. Then again, OFW information sheets and key proprietary applications are intentionally on downtime. Likewise, the issuance of overseas employment certificates and OFW passes on pause in the interim, even as work to completely restore systems are afoot. Migrant workers, on the other hand, who need to secure their OECs and OFW passes may head to the national headquarters, regional offices for scrutiny and secure checking, and migrant workers assistance centers for manual processing and/or vetting. As a result, the DMW has apologized to OFWs and their families for the inconvenience that this has befallen them. It has also vowed to protect OFWs and their families by working even closer with the Department of Information, Communications and Technology to institute stronger measures to protect migrant worker information. Under the two-party system of the United States government, both parties go through the process of putting up their best guy or woman to represent their political party for the presidency once every 4 years. It starts with caucuses and primaries to select its best candidate for the White House that is officially declared in their week-long conventions, where delegates from all over the union each nominate their presidential standard bearer. From marathon balloting to pandemic protocol adjustments, VOA explores how conventions have changes and why they still matter in modern polls.
Presidential nominating conventions do not date to the early days of the United States. Back then, political parties held caucuses, where small groups of party leaders chose the candidates. It wasn't until the 12th presidential election in 1832 that parties held conventions to select their candidates. There were occasional surprises over the selections. Some conventions took a long time to name a nominee. In 1924, the Democrats spent 16 days to take 109 votes to nominate John Davis, who lost the election to Republican Calvin Coolidge. Modern conventions move quicker than that. Most of the delegates are awarded to candidates through state caucuses or primaries, and the nominee is known before the convention begins. Conventions still deliver an occasional surprise. Nominees often name their pick for vice president at a convention. Because they are televised, they attract the attention of voters trying to decide how to vote in November. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic forced both parties to change their plans, relying more on virtual settings without large crowds of party faithful in attendance.
At this moment, let's head out to PTV's Pine City studios to hear the latest on what's hot and not in the Cordilleras from my colleague Ala Sunduan. Ala?
Naimbag Arabi Pilipinas, iti makalawas nga anti-illegal drug operations ti Procar, COPS, na kumpiskar ti agarup 8 million pesos sa gatad ti illegal drugs kan natiliw ti talo a drug personality. Siyam nga operasyon ti insyangkat ti pulisya ijay Benguet, Kalinga, Baguio City kan Apayao. Nagresulta daytoy iti panakakumpiskar ti nasurok 39,000 fully grown marijuana plants kan 12.12 grams ti maatap a shabu. Kadwan iti operasyon ijay Kalinga ang nakaalaan ti nasurok 6 million pesos sa gatad ti marijuana kan panakatiliw ti maysa a street level individual. May samat a high value individual ti natiliw ijay Apayao. Nakumpiskar met iti Benguet iti nasurok 1 million agatad ti marijuana plants. Iti met Baguio City nakamag iti bypass operation ti maysa nga SLI ken naalaken ko na ti maatap a shabu. Kinumendaran ti Procar ti dedikasyon ken kinaepektibo dagiti operatiba iti agtultuloy a kampanya kontra iti illegal a droga iti riyon. Iti sabali pay adamag agtultuloy ti programa ti pulisya ken ti Department of Labor and Employment Cordillera para kadagiti sumuksuko a kamang ti rebelde a grupo. Impaay ti Police Regional Office Cordillera kan DOLE ti nagduduma ang livelihood assistance kadagiti sa nga pulo ket maysa a rebel returnees a benepisaryo ti programa ti panagayuan iti kailyan. Nakaawat dagiti benepisaryo iti bagas, farming equipment, frozen foods, refrigerator ken naduma-duma nga alikamen manipod iti Rotary Club of Baguio Summer Capital. Agserserbi dagitoy a programa ti gobyerno ang mga lukoy kadagiti rebelde a sumuko ken agsubli kadagiti pamilyada. Inalukoy mo ti pulisya dagiti daduma rebelde nga agsublidan kadagiti pamilyada ken makipaset iti programa ti pulisya tapno maaddanda iti nasayaat a panagbiag.
Na yung gobyerno kasama nila sa buhay at sila ang gobyerno nagbibigay ng kabuhayan sa kanila. As first and foremost, it's income generation.
So kung may pakita natin sa kanila, mga former rebels na yung mga ganitong serbisyo ng gobyerno, syempre hindi lang po sila ang babalik dito. Kagaya ng sinabi nga ng direktor ng DOLE, makakahikayat pa sila.
Dagiti damdamag, manipod dito'y PTV Cordillera, siya ni Ala Sunduan, naimbag, Arabi.
And we've come to the end of our program. Join us again tomorrow for our afternoon and nightly newsbreakers. Same time, same location on your browser. Stay connected by catching the news right here. William Theo wishing you all a cooler and restful night ahead.